Hi everyone. I was so caught up in feeding the babies and introducing them to some water, I totally forgot about getting an evening video. This is what I'm doing now. I'm taking the play center out and the beds, putting down a big washable pad, and then putting their pans of food in there. And they've actually been eating. They're just about done eating. Sheba, quit trying to get food off that baby's mouth. Mamas are through with nursing. Sheba and Ray Ray went in for a minute this morning. They didn't want to stay very long because that many babies pulling on them, and they all have a mouthful of razor sharp teeth. Mama's one out of there pretty quick. Ray Ray, she's kind of miserable right now. She went to her crate herself. I put a t-shirt and some fancy pants on her because she likes to jump in, and if she jumps in and they start nursing, she'll keep producing milk. And I don't want her to produce milk. I want her milk to dry up now. So the only thing I knew was to get her dressed, and that way if she did jump in when I turned my back, maybe the babies wouldn't be able to latch on and nurse, and she'll go ahead and dry up. I hear you. Is that Reagan? Reagan and Arrow and Bo. Who's this? That looks like Riley and Reba and Luna and Desi and Radar and Petey. And then we got Danny and Denny and Devin, Patch. Who is that? That's Daisy Deuce. And Patch, Devin. Anyway, they're making a good old mess, but they're eating a lot of food. The pans were, both of them were pretty full, and it's just puppy mush and a little bit of goat's milk now. And they're all pretty full. They're all pottying right where they're supposed to. Just doing everything they're supposed to do. I'm so proud of them. And I'm going to leave the food just a little bit more. I'll probably get it out of there pretty quick because they're getting ready to play, and I don't want them to play in it. It's enough of a mess as it is. But my husband will help me, and we will give each puppy a nice little coconut wipe down. I'll get the food and the mat out of there, and then we'll put their beds and their play center back, and they'll settle back in and be ready to sleep for the night. I'm so proud of them. This is Wednesday, so Sheba's babies and Delilah's babies are all 5 weeks old. The black and whites, which are Ray Ray's babies, will be 5 weeks old on Friday. And we are off on a good transition from mom's milk to puppy food. I'll keep giving them some goat's milk in their puppy food for, I don't know, we'll just play it by ear. Hello, Bo. Hello, Bo. Hi, Denny. Hey, Devin. No, that's Denny. This is Devin. We're playing tug of war. I don't like to gross everybody out, but those litter trays are so wonderful. The puppies cannot get in to the poop. It goes between the bars onto the disposable pads, and even when they get that close to it, I don't have to worry about them stepping in it or playing in it or worse things. Puppies like to play with anything and everything. So I'm really pleased with our litter pans. They're doing the job, and for the most part they're using them. Somebody coughing a little bit from the puppy food. Oh no, that's Sheba making a noise over there chewing. So anyway, that's just a good puppy update, a good report. Everybody's doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. What do you think, Desi? Desi's the littlest one. And he's got a full belly. You can just see his little sideboards. And I set the pan of water in there because I want to get them on water. But with this many puppies, I don't want to leave the water in there. I'm going to have to get something else, more of a jar or something they can't tip over. So I'll be setting it in and then taking it out. What happened, Devin? Did you get your foot in that water? This is their first water. So I had them in here earlier and attached two of those pans to the side of the playpen, and that just looked like trouble. If they decided to knock it off the wall and get the floor of their playpen all wet, and I decided not to do that. But tomorrow I'll be looking for a different type of water container that can stay in here without worrying about them getting into it or tipping it over and spilling water all over. But until then, we'll be setting it in there. So now playtime's here, and it's time to get the pans out of here, and then we'll get them all wiped down and cleaned up and get them ready for bed. Then it'll be time to get them ready for bed. Oh, Mama Ray Ray, she's so miserable. She's actually doing very well. The only reason she's acting like that is because she's wearing those clothes. And the only reason she's wearing those clothes is because she wants to jump in and let them nurse. Sheba's doing great. Delilah's outside, I guess. And she had a good visit with the vet today and got some antibiotics, and she's feeling better already. So she developed some mild mastitis, so she needed some antibiotics to get that cleared up and help her milk to go ahead and dry up. So anyway, that's our update. Just another achievement for our babies. They're growing up, maturing, turning into regular little puppies. They're fascinated with the water right now. They always get so fascinated with water, and then when they start coming out of the playpen and they get to Petey, you got your foot wet, baby. Oh, he's backing away. He's like, what? What's that? Oh, and that's why we won't leave it in here. It's just in here for the moment. Oh, they are doing great. So we'll get this cleaned up and get them all bedded down, and they'll go back to sleep for the night now. Oh, Radar, you got food on you. They have to be wiped down good. Oh, so anyway, that's our evening update. Miss Susie's been visiting. She'll be back tomorrow. She's going to be in town for a few days, so she will make special appearances in our videos while she's in town. She's just having a blast getting to play with the puppies and help out. She's just here helping me. She's such a good friend that she would come and do all of that. So she brought us some new beds too, and all kinds of goodies. She's just brought all kinds of gifts that the puppies can use and I can use. So she even brought my husband some banana pudding. Yeah. So he's happy. Okay, I think I'll take the water now, babes. I think they all pretty much experimented with it, and they'll be all right. And tomorrow I'll get a better setup somehow to keep water in there. But anyway, that's Ha ha, little Maggie, you can't get to it. You can leave it, but you can't take it. That makes me really happy, y'all. You don't know what I've been through in the past with a litter of puppies and trying to figure out a way to keep them from playing with that stuff. What are you doing, Daisy Deuce and Reba? See, they don't mind walking right over to... Oh, Danny, are you playing with them? They turn right around and walk all around it, so I'm happy that they can't actually step in it. And I change those out so easy. Much easier than a litter box. We always used a litter box with pine pellets. And that's a bigger chore, and they can still make a bigger mess. So this is good. This is good, babies. So anyway, that's our video. I got to get the rest of the gang in the house and get these all cleaned up and settled down now. So y'all have a good evening.